Hey everybody, well, this is where we take a look and unbox Paul McCartney, Eyes of the Storm, 1964. Fresh out of the box, of course, as you can see. Plastic is still wrapped around it. Let's dig in. Got my handy tool to open it up, and here we go. I got this off of Amazon, so of course it's just came quickly through their service, through Amazon Prime. And there we go. Pretty well put together plastic. This is my first time seeing the book, so you're going to see it along with me. All right. So now we got that out of the way. The first thing I notice is, again, here's the cover. It's got this little, right here, I don't know quite what to describe this. It looks, yeah, it's like a little insert over the cover itself. Let's go ahead and get that off. Right there. Back. I'm just going to take it off. I'll put it on. I'll put it back on eventually. Not to worry. So, here's the cover. Right here. First of all, really nice photo on the cover. It looks like a completely different planet. I mean, nearly, what, 60 years ago? Definitely a different planet from the one we live on now. Yeah, let's see what we got. There's supposed to be a foreword from Paul, which is right there. Oh yeah, it's got that new book smell too. I love that. I love that new book smell. Yeah, so it looks like a foreword from Paul right here. Let's see. There we go. Photographed by Mike McCartney. Right there. Very cool. I'm just going to start kind of flipping through the book here, and we'll see if we can come up on some interesting photos. I mean, there's going to be interesting photos. Don't get me wrong, because, you know, let's go ahead and see. Let's go to, oh, here we go. Photographs. There we go. Nice contact sheet here. We'll go ahead and get that a little bit, something like that. Yeah, contact sheet looks pretty cool. For anybody a little bit younger out in the audience, of course, contact sheets, this is way before we have our digital cameras. So normally on the contact sheet, you'd have to either circle the picture you wanted, X out the one that wouldn't go through. I saw an exhibit similar to that from the JFK Museum down in Hyannis. Here we go. We got John, we love him and miss him. George, same for George, we love him and miss him. Ringo at rest. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. It wasn't quite saying that yet. Here we go. Brian Epstein. This is a nice photo right here. Brian, also very much missed. Very nice photo right there. It's a shame he never got to live to see all the, you know, all the stuff around. Rare picture of John in his glasses. This is pre-1967. So those are more of the Buddy Holly frames he's rocking in 1964. Kind of cool to see. Again, way before the late 60s to all the way through the 70s. Frida right here, Frida Kelly. God, look at her, man. She's, God, she has to be, what, maybe between the ages of 21, maybe 24, something along those lines. Let's see. Billy J. Kramer. Here we go. I want to say these are late 1963 photos in this part right here. Billy J. Kramer, kind of doing a little bit of the crooner thing. Almost looks like a David Bowie impersonation. I know David Bowie wouldn't come out till later, but you get the idea. Mal. Oh, Mal. Man, look at this. I haven't seen Mal quite looking like this. Mal Evans right here. That's pretty cool. Look, it looks a little bit different than obviously the later years photos, which, you know, we get to see Mal. Oh yeah, right here. See, this is what I was illustrating about the contact sheet thing. Right there, an X and an X right there, meaning they probably wouldn't use those shots as the final shot right there. So a little bit of history, a little bit of knowledge. Even better, although I can't really tell the difference between these two photos. Folks, maybe you can. Maybe the lighting a little bit. This is really cool. This is definitely a really, really cool book. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and flip forward through. Let's see if we can get to the New York stuff here. Oh, Here we go. I used to live in this area, so DC got snowed in. Beatles' first official concert. White House, Capitol. Yeah, been there many times. No, Capitol especially. Way back in the 90s. Liverpool, London, Paris. Oh, here we go. And this is actually kind of nice right here. So you've got the indexes right here. So obviously Liverpool, London, Paris, New York, Washington, D.C., Miami. So I'm just going to flip to the New York chapter. Let's see. Oh, here we go. The late, great Ronnie Spector right there. Now, that's a beautiful photo. Beautiful photo. I was actually, before she passed, I was thinking of going on her website to get her autograph. This was a few years ago, before she passed. She had it up for sale on her website. Oh, here we go. We've got, there we go. Paul, John, and Ringo. I think this is during the time that George had a little bit of issues with his tonsils. But you'll recognize the building behind John. That's just up the street from the Dakota, where he would end up living just about 10 years later. So talk about a full circle moment right there. Let's see what else we got here. 7th through 11th February, here we go, New York. All right, so I'm at the New York section, and actually, kind of some nice, nice writing right here. I mean, I could definitely tell that's Paul's writing, not obviously on the page, a copy of it, but, you could tell that it's his writing there. So kind of a little bit of, a little bit of an introduction to each chapter as well. Let's see. John's first wife, Cynthia, right there. These are some pretty cool photos. I'm glad I have it in the collection here. So, oh yeah, nice shot of New York right there. Now, of course, through the magic of editing, I'm going to go ahead and compare this size book to the lyrics book that I got last year. So, back in a flash. So this is how thick this book is right here, just to give a little bit of an idea. Now, compare it to the lyrics, which I could definitely get some muscles pressing this. So I'm going to do my best to keep this up in camera view, right there. And we're going to grab another book. So as we can see, the lyrics right here, a bit thicker, 2 volumes. This is more the life story, as you will, of Paul's entire life. 1964, focusing on that late 1963 to 1964 time period too. I guess just to prove that the world wasn't just entirely black and white back then. I believe these are Miami, would obviously be the best guess, palm trees and all. You wouldn't expect to find those in New York. Not yet anyways. I mean, given the direction of everything happening with the planet, who knows? That could be New York in 10 years. That's a postcard right there. Yeah, this is a lot of fun going through. I got to admit, this is really a lot of fun. I just got to see if there's 1 or 2 photos to really kind of end on. But, oh, there we go. That's Ringo rocking some sunglasses. Actually, kind of predating the Miami Vice look by about 20 years, I would say, roughly. Yeah, because that same style kind of recycled through the 80s. We'll just end on a nice panoramic shot right here of the crowd. So, just to let folks know, the cost that I paid for this, probably about $65 on Amazon. I was able to use a couple points that I had through Prime. So really probably brought it down to about $63, $64. I think it's going from near list price, which is, if I'm looking at the back, it says $75 on the book itself, $75 US dollars, 99 Canadian dollars. But I think less for $75. I think about $70 is where you could pick it up from really anywhere at this point. Definitely worthy to have this in your library. I'm going to have a lot of fun breezing through it as well. And yeah, this is just pretty cool to kind of unbox, go through, give it my first impressions. So I hope everybody's doing good out there. And I'll make sure to see everybody in the next video coming very, very soon. And everybody in the States, enjoy the long weekend, and especially the upcoming Father's Day as well. So happy Father's Day to everybody out there who is a father or is like a father to anybody else. And if you're enjoying the content, please make sure to give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. See everybody in the next video. Bye.